There once was a squirrel and her name was Lil Red. She ate some bad peaches that went to her head. She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, "Let's listen. Lil Red, ooh, ooh, Lil Red, ooh, ooh. She goes where no other squirrels tread. Ooh, ooh, squirrel."
Audio seems this way is lower than. Nobody can help me. Can you hear me? What do you hear, SD Johnson? I want to. You hear something? What do you hear? Hey! What kind of headphones in? I don't know. Hello, 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 hello. Dang it. Colleen, don't say that. It's terrible. Let's see. Sound. Hello, hello, hello. Hello? I don't know why you can hear me now. I haven't done anything. Mhm. Okay. Hey, y'all. Can you hear me good? It's echoing. Huh. That picture. Let me. Hold on. Can you hear me now? Is it echoing? I sound like a ghost box. I miss y'all. Um, sounds like a ghost. You have an echo. Um, let me try this. Do I still have an echo? I can't hear anything. Let me do it. Where's this Sandra? How you doing? Um, am I still echoing? I'm trying to figure out the best way. I really want to wear headphones. Now I have to. Getting caught in my hair. Okay, this is recording. I'm coming. I'm coming. I know, I know. I've got my camera on yet. Can you hear me now? There you go. We're back. Echo, can you still hear me? Can you hear me now? And does it sound like an echo? Can you hear me? Guys, Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Faint and then play a long time. Did something nothing change? Hmm. I can't hear. Wait. Okay, I'm coming. Can you hear me now? Wait, can you still hear me? Is it still the same echoing? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to same echo. Wonderful. Let me try this. Microphone. Does anybody know what reverb? Gain. Can you hear me now? I don't know. Can I hear myself? Oh, what was that? I'm trying to fix it. Whoa, there's a big delay. Hello? One more time. I think that. Um, hey, sounding a little bit like a spirit. Oh, I don't know. I just got my computer back. I got a couple terabytes or something, hard drive. And that's neat, but how's everybody doing? Alone? Who are these? It's weird. I'm about to be again. I mean, still sounding like a spirit box. Maybe I can. You got it? Steady. The box. Real. Yeah, audio man. Food. Hey, Shamir. System. I've never seen this thing before. The audio man. Thought format. Like music and like it's not upside down. I hope y'all can still hear me. Because if you can't, can y'all hear me? Hey, Amir. Um, still sounding like crud. Everybody, I'm gonna say hey to everybody. Green, go green. Let me just plug in my y'all information you can put it bus. Well, big thing, and it's too far away. Feedback, great. Are you listening on your phone? No, I'm actually not. I don't have my phone. Like, I have those. Hey, S.C. Johnson Adam, good to see you. Resurrection. I wish I had Grace K. Arlene, oh my God. Thank you, thank you. Jane White. I miss you. doing? 2, 3. Hey, stranger. Been a long time. Tuba, Grace Kate. Sorry if I say your name more than once. Someone figure out how to work this computer again. You know, and I'm going to be here more. I promise. I am. I am. I don't even know it. I don't even know how to start. Um, you're not ready. Okay. I'm hoping after I end this one, maybe it'll restart and fix itself. Hey, Stacy, thank you for all the cards. I was just looking at the 4th of July one while ago. But, um, yeah, just, um, we are talking about my voice. Unicorn sparkles. Hey, I still got the squirrel. Got chickens now too. Irish bad eye. What's that? None of those here. Somebody tell me what I'm down. I don't know. Maybe. I put my headphones again. I don't even know. How do y'all think that? Ooh. I've got my settings in my studio set. Echo. Is that true? Yeah. Maybe. Got several speaker and mics that said the same. Still hear me? No, your audio is a ping ping. I heard it sound. Did not see somebody want to come up? I just heard that. Oh, geez, that's how it's done. I've got my mic right here. I don't know what's wrong with this best friend. So, oh, I think many can. Yes, shuffle mute. Clear delete. I didn't know this. Can y'all still hear me or did I lose? Hey. Ooh. I think I can hear me now. Can y'all hear me now? Well, it's so hello. Yay. Good for love. Wonderful. Great. I'm coming up tonight. I need something better. Oh, yeah. Okay? Okay, I'm not going to do that. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Now, I know it's going to be weird. This is the game. And this is like, this is a reverb. Can y'all hear me? Why did it go away again? Oh, wait. Can you hear me now? Ah, hey, hey, hey. Hello, 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 hello. Ooh. I'm trying to play with the. I've got something going on right here. That's a can't mute it because then y'all won't hear me. Hello, hello, hello. Is that better? Probably not. Please say it is. Yay! No, mine's better. Y'all. How are you doing? Here to touch anything else. Oh, there we go. I got it. Maybe that needs to be replug and unplug. Oh, I got a new hard drive. Super fast. Apparently, I'm not good at anything computer anymore. My grandbabies, oh my goodness, um, they're so sweet. The little one sleeps all the time still. Um, and the old uh, Lily is rotten, and y'all, she's so groaning, and she's so good with the baby. She's not jealous. She is probably jealous. She's not like it. She's so and why is it doing that? I ain't in that picture no more, and I'm sitting there. So there's a delay. I was gonna show y'all. What if y'all been up to? I've seen. Hey, he still has the big following audience since during the chat lately, right? Come over. Hey, USC. I gotta figure out how to get my camera to come. I mean, I don't have to, but so my grandma. Can y'all still hear me? It doesn't look like. Says I have an excellent connection. Says I don't have chat with me. Is Jerry here? Esty? Hey, Adam, it's good to see you. 17 people. Um, it looks like I'm still streaming, but I sure don't see why I'm not sitting in front of that camera. The camera's not. See, I'm actually there. Isn't this fun? Every time I have to stream, I can't figure it out. Cause there it is. Hi. I think you asked every other word. You can't hear me? Oh, I just heard it. Y'all see my lily? I'm not done. This is new. This is we didn't work on it tonight because it needs a little bit of needs a little bit of some rest. But it's gonna go up here and down here. So let's talk about here. No, we go below the elbows because the employability. Think then I got. I've been busy. I got that. That is an error with the constellation before. The Aquarius arrows. Hey, it's like a lobster. How do I answer? Who wants to come up and talk? Irish. Bet someone I'm friends with is doing a live stream right now, and I just interrupt. I'm not. I didn't. Can't be so responsible for checking the internet to see if other people are there. They changed the way you invite. Thank you, Jane. I feel sleepy because I've been doing this for an hour and 15 minutes. Up and down. Sorry, I was late. Y'all want to like this screen? So I'm here and I don't have any dilemma because I finally got it running. I don't know what it says. So somebody take that liquid. Let's check. Yeah, my hair's not purple anymore, y'all. I don't like my. I don't like it. I've got a Bluetooth microphone that actually has a dongle. Y'all know what that is? A dongle. I hate it. That's a weird word. Um, I have a headset like it's like this, but it only has one ear, and you plug that little thing in the USB, and and it's a wireless headset, even though your computer may not have Bluetooth. Even though you put your I barely. You know what got me? This Jane, I got sucked into this chair, this the office, so sucked up into the Vanderpump Rules drama. Anybody watch that? Tell me, tell me you do. I know I'm not the only one. Bullshit on her with her like, oh, you do? Yes. I see. I knew I should have been here talking about that every day. They're saying it's gonna be the last season. That they've already started. Uh, I don't know if they've already started, but I think they've started filming already. And um, I think she's way sweeter now or nicer now, maybe than I thought she was. I never really was a fan of her. But I didn't like Tom either. But she told him, she said, "No, you're not moving up." That was a good episode. It was a good season. If y'all don't watch it, you need to. And I think you could skip probably every other season and not really get too confused. What is the spinoff, Miss Jane? What's the head thing? Throw it away. Let's think about the trailer. I think it's too soon for that. I wish y'all could see my baby. The new baby is so pretty. She looks like my youngest son did as a baby. She looks like her dad, but she looks as a baby more like his little brother. Jackson Britt are coming back, but of course they are. Because he's loves the camera loves them, but uh, they're not getting their own show, are they? What's the spin-off? Oh, so they're going to end the show, but keep it, give it a different name and get rid of some people. Y'all, just so you know, I have got a garden out there this year. I've got corn, peas, here, and squash, butternut, and cricket neck, summer squash. Um, oh, let's see. Y'all hear that? Yeah, bad. There they go. Ain't no doing that. Hmm. Hold on, let me look out the window. Look. Fire trucks. Somebody set something on fire with the Fourth of July thing. Dang it. Hold on. Yeah, they're called firecrackers. Really. Oh, yeah, I missed so much. There's so much. I couldn't figure in. Hey, guys. Actually, I'm sitting in this junk room anymore. Really. I'm never in my office. I'm always outside now. Planting or watering. I've got chicken. Y'all just don't know stuff. I've got to come back more often. You can't hear me. Can you hear me? Huh. I just heard that. I still hear the sirens. Are fireworks legal? No, but little ones. Little, little ones. But yeah, we, we can go to south of the border and get them. Can you hear me now? Somebody. Safety bubbles. Hello. Sometimes it goes out like far away and then it's out again. Oh, maybe that's probably. Maybe that's my microphone. I don't know. Hello, hello. Unicorn sparkles. Hello, hello. I don't know. Hello, 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 hello. I don't know what to do about it. I'm gonna have to get. What would happen if you didn't use headset? I would be happy. Let me try. I think it echoes really bad. Hold on. Let's see. You're about to get me in trouble. I bet. How's that? Information. You just unplugged the device. I did that. Can y'all still hear me? Is it echoing? You always have. Um, oh, how is my? How is that happening? I didn't say for the camera to un. Huh. Hi. You can hear me better? Was it sorry old headset? It's very clear. The camera's not clear though now. Gosh. Stop. Stop it, boy. He got in a fight. Hey, just saying. Cash, come here. Come here. He got in a fight the other day. He got his butt whooped a little bit. Come here, Cash. My friend brought him over a pit bull to play with, and 40-pound dog, 35, and he did not let me be out there before he let him out of the car. And Cash started being aggressive, and little pit bull was well behaved and just was trying to protect himself from crazy Cash. And his ear got ripped, and he bled everywhere. Every time he stopped, it bleed some more. It's fire truck. And my whole house. Oh, I would let him in because I thought he was finished squirting, and he'd do something, he'd wipe his ears real hard, and here we go again. Hi. Yeah, just saying. Dude, it's good seeing you. Good seeing all of y'all. That is good. I wish I knew what I did to make it. If I I wish I knew what I did to make it work. Maybe now that I've done it, it'll just work. You know? Oh, I got this one too. Y'all ain't seen this. This is a matching friend. This is this is Jerry holding a starter um, BB gun, and when I stand beside my friend that's got the matching one, he's holding Tom. He's got Tom holding one, and they're doing a duel. They got each other's back. They're back to back. That's all that is. So this is going to be a half asleep. I love it. It was going to be really pretty, a bunch of colors, but when I saw this one, I was like, wow, I gotta have it. The lilies, they're my favorite flower. Even before I had a granddaughter named her. I've missed y'all. I missed this. And thank you. It's kind of, it looks kind of, what's it look like? Orangey in this, but it's really not. It's, um, it was blonde. It was bleached out blonde, and I put some dark blonde on it to make it a little bit brown. I don't think it was an artery. I think it was more, you know how if your head gets busted open, it bleeds really bad. I think there's just a lot of veins up there in his ear. Am I frozen? Hmm. I didn't know that I turned the camera off. Can you hear me? I'm frozen. Cool. Not frozen. What's happening around here, y'all? I don't know what. Um, some stuff, if you tell, is um, I've I've had a time. It's it's been a rough first half of a year. Are you in trouble? My hair with strawberry. I'm gonna assume I'm not frozen. I hope my camera's not on. I'm still trying to find a full time, permanent employment. That's been a fun time. Fun time. Sue Elliott, how you doing? See, I'm on camera, and on my other screen, I'm not. It's my avatar. So, I don't know. I had my eyebrow up here, but I took it out because it was like, I think it was rejected. It sounds like there's a lot. So weird having ink right there. I'm not. It's brand new. I can still feel it. Like it's not even dabbed up at all yet. And he was supposed to work on it tonight, but I was lazy and didn't get out. What's Katie been doing, y'all? Somebody take down. Let's talk. Really, every time I go to YouTube and I hit subscriptions, all I end up doing is watching Vanderpump videos. It's crazy. And I haven't seen what's going on with all the feuding. Okay, Miss, what's her name? Miss Gail, the one that's mad at everybody, and he mask Andy. The last time I really watched any YouTube videos, there was a whole bunch of busting going on there, and I watched, EKC. I watched her. I just heard somebody. Who's here? Hey, can you show me you before I let you up? Just kind of scared. Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. How are you
Can you hear
doing?
me? I'm
I
good. How
can,
are you? Can
I'm
you hear
good.
me?
I can hear you.
Can everybody hear me? I think SC Johnson wanted me to check if everybody can hear me.
I can.
Let me see what the chat is saying.
I miss you too, Amira.
I miss you. I'm so glad to see you.
Oh, I
So
didn't know if
everybody,
I was gonna make it.
oh, why not?
This computer, it doesn't like me.
Oh,
This is the third
aw,
time I've tried, and sound problems or something happens every time.
right. So how you been?
I've been okay.
Just okay?
Yeah, I've been busy in my yard. I've been trying to stay busy out there because I've got a new grandbaby. I love her,
Oh,
and
that's right. Congratulations. That's right.
I've got 6 new chickens.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was a birthday present. Somebody gave me a job for my birthday. They're a job, and
Right.
I'm
I can
they're
imagine.
they're completely tame. So I'm in love with them. Uh,
Right.
I just built their coop, and I got a garden. I don't know if you've been here for all that. I've got a whole garden. I've got flower beds. I've got a lot of stuff going on outside.
Oh, good. Have you been sharing any of the any pictures from your garden?
No, I haven't. I haven't done that.
You should put
It's
that up on your community post so we can all see it, or on
oh
Twitter or somewhere.
yeah, I'll probably take some pictures and do that.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
yeah. Uh, it looks kind of sad maybe because it's a small garden and a little bit of corn. Um, but it's been a long time since I had a garden and I didn't have insecticide and I tried something I saw online that said use flour and baking soda and baking soda burns leaves. It didn't tell me
Oh,
that.
I had no idea.
Yeah, you're supposed to just put it on the ground
I
around
don't
them.
have, I do not have a green thumb at all. Like, okay,
I
so I had
love.
in my office once, I had a cactus and I managed to kill it.
I've got
Well,
cactuses too growing. They haven't sprouted
yeah,
yet.
yeah. And I mean, if you manage to often a cactus and within a year of having it, you're pretty crap at that. So I thought,
Hey,
no.
I thought I drowned a water bamboo. That's how smart I am. I had one, and I was treating it like it was a cactus. I don't know what I
Oh,
was thinking. I know, I mean, it's a water bamboo. I know they can stand in water because I've got them around my house standing in water.
I
But
didn't
this
know
was
what to do. I didn't know what to do because I've always heard don't overwater cactuses. So I didn't. And then it was dying and then I thought, okay, so maybe I need to water it a little bit more. So I kept watering and watering it. It wasn't it wasn't getting any better. And one time I was leaned over, I was watering it and I fell right into it. Like
Oh God.
my whole body was wrapped around the cactus.
Oh, we had a
It
great big one.
it
We
was
had a great.
awful. It was this one was pretty big. I mean, it was an existing cactus. I didn't get it as a little thing and had to like, grow it myself, you know. This thing was already an established cactus. It just got thrown into my office one day and I'm like, "No, don't leave that here."
Oh no.
Like that will not it will not end well for that cactus. They didn't listen to me. Anyways, I was leaned over and I was watering it one time and fell right into it and I'm screaming and all my coworkers are coming in and they're like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Do I look okay to you? I am literally wrapped around a cactus. Help me." They just sat there and stared at me because they were just trying to decipher what is going on here.
Oh no. I just planted some plant. I've got pots of different stuff planted all around my porch, and I've
That's
got
nice.
a lot of lilies. A, I've got a cactus, or a pot full of cactus seeds. I don't know if they're gonna sprout, but I hope so. And um, I've got stuff, just a bunch of stuff I don't even know the names of. I got elephant ear. Um, what is the thing that gladiolas? I hadn't heard of that in a long time, but I had them when I was little. My mom used to have them. Got some of them coming up, and then vegetables. So
Oh, that's nice.
I enjoy watching them. Like seriously, in the mornings when I'll get up, I'll go outside. They'll be this tall, and after it gets dark in the afternoon, late or nighttime, whatever, you can visibly see how much they've grown in a day just since
Wow,
morning.
really?
Yeah, it's so crazy that you can tell. I mean, really, it's enough you can tell with your eyes just by looking that they've grown. So I
Your
might
hair
need
looks
to.
nice. I like it light.
Thank you. I got
It looks
tired
really
of
nice.
purple. I don't know.
I
I got it where
I
it was really, really purple, like crayon
I
purple.
I like that color on you. I like that color on you a lot. And I like that length on you. That's a really nice length on you.
Thank you. I miss my length. Um, and this isn't the color I'm seeing is not the color it is. I hope in real life. It's. I mean, it is kind of strawberry looking, but the gold was like light brown.
No,
So
it's pretty. I like it on you.
thank you.
Have
What
you
have
ever
you
thought
been up to?
about what have I been up to? Okay, so here's the thing. So last January 2022, I said I'm retiring. I resigned. And yes, I retired a couple decades earlier than my plan. That was my plan. I always said I'm going to retire very, very early if I can. So last January in 2022, I resigned. And they asked me to please stay on for 6 months just to make sure it's a smooth transition. Reluctantly, I ended up giving in and I said, okay, well, that 6 months turned into 18 months.
They wanted you to train your replacement.
Well, it's a little bit more than my It's not so much a replacement. It's just I had a lot of things because under a possible audit, everything was under my name. Just there was a lot of departments I just had to just make sure that were being transitioned properly. So I offered to stay on for 6 months. Well, that 6 months turned into 18 months. So last Friday, I officially retired from my job.
Oh, congrats!
So I
How are
said
you
I
liking it? Are you going crazy yet? Like I gotta find something to do.
no, no, I'm
It
not going
hasn't been
crazy.
long enough.
No, the kids also finished school last week because here they go to school right up until the end of June, and then they get July, August, and then they go back after the Labor Day long weekend. So they're home now. I mean, I've got a 15 and a 17-year-old, so they keep me busy.
Oh gosh,
I
you're gonna wanna go
my
to work. You're gonna wanna
Yeah,
go to work.
well, do you know what? I worked from home. Like I went into the office maybe even prior to the pandemic, I worked from home for the most part. Um, Recently I went into the office maybe once every 2 months. So I was home anyways, but
Yeah.
I was I was home doing something. Do you know what I mean? I felt like I had
Yes.
a purpose. I don't want that purpose anymore, but I don't know how I'm going to feel in a couple months. But I said I want to. I regretted not staying home with my kids. I stayed home with my kids until they were both out of kindergarten into the first grade because I had my kids. They're very close in age. I had them back to back, so I was able to stay home with them when they were younger. But then I went right back to work full time, and I always regretted that. I didn't regret like working, having my career, but I regretted not staying home with them longer. So I always said to myself, I am going to eventually retire where I'm still young enough where I can, and we're still young enough where I can spend some kind of time with them before they're on their own. I mean, it's going to be a few years till they're on their own, but
Yeah.
anyway, so that's what I've been up to. That's all I've been up to
Well,
lately.
that sounds like a lot. So
So
you got everything handled and sorted at your job before you left them, huh?
well, it was 18 months. I agreed to stay on for 6 months. And
That is
they managed to hold on to me for 18 months. So yes,
oh,
everything is handled. Everything is handled. And I mean, I'll always be there if they need me, if they need help with anything, if there's an issue, they know like I'll always be there. So,
wow, I need a job. I'm still looking for a job. That working from home was okay, but they don't tell you. Like you probably didn't have this experience. It sounds like you were at a job, but when the pandemic happened and everybody starts working from home, and they like every job I got said this is a permanent position. No, it's not. No, it isn't. That's a lie. It's
oh no.
yeah, so you're a permanent employee of theirs, but the actual contract runs out, and then you're still their permanent employee. They just ain't working, and it can take them 3, 4, 5, 6 months to find you a job, or
To
they
find you
don't.
another place. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and it's so hard, and I can't find anything. And there's been a few here and there, little assignments, but I'm so sick of it. I can't even get a call back anymore. It's so frustrating. I mean,
Really?
I've been applying. I applied at the steakhouses and Cracker Barrel. I'm at anywhere. I've been looking. Yeah, it's like that. So,
Do you know
well,
what?
my hands. I didn't tell that part. My hands are so numb. Was I having that issue? Was I talking about that issue before about my hands bothering me being numb? It
I
happened.
don't re- you
It
may
happened
have.
in
I don't
April.
remember seeing that hearing that.
Yeah, it happened in April of 2020, I think. Yeah, in April of 2020, my hands. I woke up one morning. It was when Plumber, when I first met Plumber. Um, I woke up one morning. I had kink in my neck, and my hands were numb. And my
Right?
neck got better, but my hands never did. And I mean, every day of my life since then, my hands are numb, and some mornings it hurts really bad and burns, and it'll hurt like in my bend of my elbow. And the doctor put me on medicine for neuropathy, and I just had an MRI a few months ago, and the doctor, look, this this is my MRI, the upper and or my neck and my upper back, and I have a total of like 7 bulging or what are they called? Disc, bulging disc or slip disc. I have 3 in my neck that are oozing
Oh my
spinal
God.
fluid. Yeah, they're leaking, and um, when you look at it, because you can see like the actual. If you go into your chart, you can see how out of whack they are, and it looks really scary. And I'm like, oh goodness. When I went back for my follow up, with the specialist. I'm thinking they're going to tell me I have to have surgery or something. And she's like, nothing was wrong with your back. I said, what? And I said, did you see the same one I saw? Because I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be. She said, everything's normal for as we age. I don't think I'm supposed to be oozing anywhere.
No, no,
Right?
no.
Me too. Well, she said I was. We all are. We're going to ooze spinal fluid. And so she said she had no idea what it could be. I needed to go have a spinal no, a nerve study. And all she could tell me is it's painful and it takes a long time to get an appointment. So I scheduled an appointment 2.5 months in advance, 2.5 months out, which somehow got canceled, um, without my knowledge. Well, I got I still have my chart. So I go into my chart and I'm just looking, because I guess you tell me it's not my neck, it's not my back. But when I'm sitting down, it'll get worse. And I can adjust the way I sit and it'll get better. Not better where I can feel my hands again, but better where it
It's
doesn't
more
hurt.
comfortable. Right.
Yeah. The severity of it at the time gets better or worse. And I mean it's obviously related to my back. And I'm reading my chart because there's some after visit notes, and she told me in the appointment that she had no idea what it could be if it was, I need to go to this nerve study. So I'm reading, and it says she thinks it is. Let me get it right. Um, vitamin deficient, persistent anemia slash anemia is iron B12 deficiency,
So it's a lack of iron. You're anemic. Yeah.
a lack of iron and B12 is low. And she thinks that's what's causing it because that's the thing I never knew. And so then I'm like, that's what it is. I got vitamin problems. So I start taking vitamins. That's not what it is. It's my back. But they didn't do my lower back. But she told me in the office, she didn't tell me maybe you should get on your shots again because I used to have to give myself B12 shots. Maybe
Right.
you should take your iron. Um, or get tested for iron. She didn't say anything about that, and I wouldn't have seen it in my chart had it not just been just persi I couldn't get an appointment for 2.5 months with the neurologist to do the test, so I was just trying to figure something out, and I happened to come across her after a visit note. So she didn't even give me an idea of, hey, maybe you want to take a woman one day, you know what I mean? A one a day vitamin.
Right.
Nothing. And so I start taking my vitamins and nothing's really happening.
They should have
Um,
put you. She should have certainly at least put like at least
put me
advised
on
you to go
vitamins.
on some
Yeah,
type of regimen. Like she should have told you, you need to take X amount of milligrams of this, X amount of milligrams of this, whatever, a day per day. They should have at least put you. I mean, if they believe it's due to lot like iron deficiency or whatever, then they should have at least given you some kind of regimen to follow,
right.
vitamin regimen. So that's a
Well,
little
see,
odd. And that's
she
a
and
neurologist.
that was a neurosurgeon's office. Now they've
Oh,
now they've referred me to just a neurologist because they say it's not my back, but I need to have a nerve study done. And it took 3 months of waiting for an appointment, and then I called them to check what day my appointment was, and they're like, "We called you to move it up, and you accepted, and you never showed up." I said, "That never happened. When was that?" And it was in April, and she said they called and said they had an opening, and I was supposed to go that day, and I said, "Okay, I'll be there," and I just never went. That never
right.
happened. So
Oh,
yeah, so that's 3 months wait. I gotta do it again.
so what now?
Now I'm so worried about I've got an ulcer again, and it's a little bit more concerning to me than my hands because the last one almost killed me. So I'm on my doctor about all this. She thinks I'm crazy. She probably just thinks I'm crazy. I'm like, well, my hands still hurt, and I do think it's my back, even though they said it wasn't. You didn't MRI my lower back, and my lower back. I've cracked my tailbone before, and my back pain's problem all started with sciatica, and I can literally make it feel different by adjusting the way I sit on my butt. So I think it's my back and not my vitamins. But I
I mean,
mean,
if
I
it even if this pain is not caused due to a back issue, obviously the pain is real. So they ruled out a back injury or an issue with your back. At least that's what it sounds like.
the
They should
upper
have
back.
said, okay, the next step is maybe, like, you would think the next step would be, what is causing this pain? We'll figure out what is causing this pain.
I
Not
think I'm
just
the
like,
only one that cares. I think I'm the only one that
oh,
literally has
that's
no.
terrible.
I know.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
That's,
and
oh,
yeah, and I got an ulcer, and the ulcer. I mean, if I start thinking about my hands, and I can't, I can't pass the typing test, which is required for a lot of these jobs I'm trying to get. I can't pass typing test because my hands are numb, and I can't button my own clothes anymore. Like I can button my pants,
oh,
but anything I got that buttons, like I wear a lot of sundresses, can't button them. Um, button up shirts, can't button them. It's the sad case over here. But
oh no.
um,
Do you have anybody else that lives with you that could at least help you with that?
no, no, but I mean, I don't. If I need to be buttoned up, can you button the back of my shirt? Yeah, when somebody comes over, I'll get them. Like I used, I have a friend next door, come button me up. Um, but yeah, it's seriously like I can't tie my shoe, I can't tie knots. It's crazy. You'd be amazed. Like um, and I see carpal tunnel. You're talking about carpal tunnel. Um, that would mean I don't think with carpal tunnel that your pinky will get numb. Is what I've had doctors tell me, but it's all in my fingers, so I know it's not carpal tunnel. And um, what else? I don't know. I was so angry when I talked to my daughter that day about it, and she don't even know. My daughter's not even pushing the issue. Like, well, let's get you in with the doctor about your ulcer, since she almost, the last one was kind of serious. Um, so a second opinion is needed. I should have done physical therapy when this happened because um, the way my doctor found out about it is I called her and told her I thought I'd had a stroke, and I am not a hypochondriac. Is that the right word?
Yes, hypochondriac, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, I don't generally think there's 100 things wrong with me, but my my hand got gradually, like if I drop something on the floor, I can't pick it. My left hand's worse than my right hand, but I can't manipulate my fingers to how I want them to be, which is why I can't like button a button or tie a knot. But if I drop a penny on the floor, I can't pick it up. I can't like I can't move my hands the way I want my hands to move. So
Right.
I felt like I had a stroke. And she's like, "It's not. Let's go with maybe a pinched nerve first, and then narrow it down." So I know it sounds like if you hear me talking, it sounds like I'm like pitiful, and I should like.
No, it sounds like you've got a few things going on with you, and somebody needs to help you with that. And
It's
I
like I
mean,
don't even know. I'm so used to
isn't
it. I
that
think.
isn't that what we turn to the medical field for? I mean, isn't
Yeah,
that what they're supposed to do?
you would think, but I mean, my daughter, I love her, and I'll call her and tell her what medicine I need because I feel like I'm getting the sinus infection or um whatever I need. I'll call my doctor, but she's not very proactive about. I guess it's my health, so she's waiting for me to tell her what's bothering me. But I've been telling her for 3 years going on. My hands, I can't feel them, and my back hurts. But
Well,
the back pain is really not. I'm so used to it. It's not that bad. I can deal with it. But I know that's what's causing my hands to be numb. I know it is. And just because my back's not hurting right now, don't mean that's not why my hands are numb. Because I don't always hurt in my back, but
Right.
my hands are always numb. Um,
I
and
think you need to, like, you just need to just get into a doctor and say, listen, this is what's going on. I'm not leaving here until you tell me what is going on, why it's going on, or at least what can I do? What's my next step? What can I do? Because I mean, this is not a way to live.
well, the concerning thing is that like this is the same doctor I had when I had the ulcer rupture, and I mean she knows how bad that was, and I've got an ulcer again, and the medicine I take that's supposed to fix an ulcer is not getting better, and especially if something stresses me out, it'll start burning like
Right.
within 20 minutes, and that's something that didn't happen with the last ulcer until the very end, till right before it ruptured. So I'm afraid this one's bad. Um, and they told me like it's just gonna get worse every time. Like you can't get these and have this happen because it's gonna kill you. And my doctor has not said, "Let's get you into um get that endoscopy done, just check on it," or because with what I've got peptic ulcer disease and then the rupture or the perforation, I'm supposed to, I believe, have any that heal aren't being healed in 90 days. Like they say, what treat it for 90 days and then do another endoscopy and then we'll handle it. They're supposed to, I think, operate on me for these. So it doesn't get, because if one ruptures where my bypass was from my stomach from my surgery, if it ruptures there, I will have a bag if I live, which is very unlikely.
Okay. Okay.
So
So it sounds like you need to get a different doctor.
my daughter, she like, she's letting me decide which we treat first. I guess I don't know.
You should say,
Okay.
treat all of it, all of it.
I
I
know.
need it all to be treated. You need to send me here, like you need to tell me who to see, or set me up, give me a referral to see somebody for my back or whatever for you, and then whomever you need to see for your ulcer and your hands. Like, I mean, I think it's time
I
to
mean,
ditch the good doctor.
I really feel like maybe she don't believe me. Maybe she thinks I'm a hypochondriac, or
But you know what? She needs to run the proper tests in order
I
to
mean,
to
she
you
can
know.
read the report. My back's oozing. My vertebrae are oozing. But seriously, I mean, that's the feeling I get. I get uh, like it's not a big deal. None of this is a big deal. Um, that's the feeling I get when I tell
Yeah,
her about it.
I think maybe it's time to just go see another doctor.
Yeah, I don't like doctors, but I know you're right. I don't want to die. Um,
No, and we don't want you to either. So
yeah,
we
I
we
know.
adore, we adore you and we miss you.
Oh, thank you. I miss y'all. And I have been. I talked to Joey the other day. I'm trying. I've been trying to get back on here and keep up with y'all, but I'm gonna really do. I hate switching doctors. You know that I switched to this one, but I didn't leave the office. I'm in the same office. I just switched from one doctor to a different. Actually, a PA, an NP to a PA. Um, but I'm aware of like maybe if I don't take it seriously, nobody is. My
No,
grandbaby just stood
no,
me to say,
no. You have to advocate for yourself. Like
I know,
you have to just say, listen, if you're not going to do anything about this, then then you just need to find another doctor.
yeah,
That's all. I mean, to just kind of dismiss you like, oh, it's not, there's nothing wrong with you. Well, she doesn't have to live with the pain that that you're living with.
yeah.
So
She,
you would think that they would rule things out and try to figure out what is going on before they
well,
start judging you, I guess,
yeah. I
thinking
mean,
you're just
I know
making this up.
yeah, I know she believes me. And I think, okay, maybe because I'm not this doctor's office, I'm probably the youngest patient, one of the youngest patients there. It's the older doctor, and they're open till late at night some nights, and a lot of their patients are older, and I'm not really complaining about the pain, and you know that's probably what a lot of their patients do is complain about pain because it's not a pain clinic, and I mean I take pain medicine I have for years, but like, this month, I called her it was, like, 2 weeks late when I called to schedule an appointment because I hadn't had a bad pain month, so I hadn't been taking my pain medicine, like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't run out that day. I won't, like, dying of pain every day. It'll start it's so weird too, my pain will sometimes still be like, once a month around the same time, I'll get pain even though I shouldn't be having pain once a month. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Right.
my body still remembers that schedule or something. I don't know, it's weird. But it's because I don't complain about pain all the time. Maybe I've learned to live with it and I've got a high pain tolerance. I don't know.
Listen,
But
listen, there's a lot of things in life that we have to learn to live with because we can't do anything else about it. This should not be one of those things.
yeah, because
And
this is dangerous
yes, and
and it's preventing me from getting into pain.
if this doctor is an older doctor, then I imagine this doctor has seen a lot through their his or hers her decades of practicing medicine.
I
So
think I think if I could get in the actual doctor that is his practice, he's older, but I love him, and he wasn't seeing patients. I wish he would see me. This lady's just had a baby 2 or 3 years ago, so she's not older like doctor. So
oh,
I've been
she's not okay. I thought
no
sorry. I thought you had said that she
the
as well as
patients
her
there.
patient. Oh, the patients are older. Okay.
The patients are old
So
there.
do you know what? Call their office and ask them if you could see the other doctor.
Yeah,
That's
they
it.
might.
I mean,
Yeah,
all
because
they can do is say no. Just say, listen, I've seen this doctor. I feel more comfortable getting a second opinion. Can I please get in there to see the
well,
other
since
doctor?
he is the doctor and my daughter is a nurse practitioner and my last one was a PA, he actually is supervises their care of me. So he would have to see me, I think, if I called and requested it.
See. I'm confused by that. Like, I don't know if it's different here in Canada. When we go see a doctor, we're seeing an actual doctor,
Nah, here there's nurse practitioners and there's physician assistants. Physician assistants basically are doctors. They're not basically doctors. But they can do almost there's a lot. There's not much that they can't do. Um uh like for the OBGYN office here, the
right?
the one I always saw or the one I preferred to see when I was pregnant was a nurse practitioner. She could do everything except for actual deliveries. Um so, but if you're a nurse practitioner or a PA, you're under the supervision of a medical doctor. So, he is the like if they're writing orders or whatever, or I have to tell someone my doctor's name, I have to give them the doctor's name, even though I've never seen him at that office.
What? That's so
Yeah,
weird. I don't.
yeah,
I don't. I. I don't know. I guess I don't I understand it, but I'm not really understanding it because here you go to a doctor like your family doctor. Your doctor is an actual medical doctor. They're not a nurse practitioner. They're not a PA. They're an actual doctor, and any other doctor you see is a specialist that, an actual doctor in that field that they'll refer you to for whatever. You
yeah.
walk into a hospital here, you don't see. I mean, I think you might, depending why you're going into the hospital, if you're going through to the emergency room, you might get triaged by a nurse first, but you eventually see a doctor.
Oh, this is he's the only doctor in the practice that I'm at, and there's 4 providers there. Um, so he's um over all of those patients too, actually. Um, and it's the same in that, like, I worked in the emergency room for 5 or 6 years before I got sick. We had maybe 5 or 6 doctors, and there was more PAs than doctors.
Hmm. The
Yeah,
nurse in my doctor's office, the only time I deal with her is during a physical. She'll do my weight, she'll do my height. Sometimes she'll take blood. You know,
yeah. That's
that's
just
about
a
all. And or she's present, or if I'm getting like a pap, she'll always be present in the room because my doctor up until a few months ago, he retired, was a male. I don't know, but so she was always present. Not, I think that's just standard practice during a pap smear. But that's the only time I've ever dealt with the nurse in my doctor's office.
yeah. They're okay. A lot of nurses do become NPs or P. A lot of the providers will go that route, so they can be working, and it's uh, it's a easier transition. But yeah, there's a lot of that here, and where I live, Jane says they can't write narcotics. Is the only thing they just about can't do. But my nurse practitioner, or I'm not sure if she's a PA or an NP, but she writes my pain meds when I get them, so she can. I guess it's under his authority. Um,
Jane White is saying that a nurse practitioner is different than a nurse. I understand that, but here we don't. We either deal with a nurse for basic things when you actually go see the doctor. Like before I have my physical, I will deal with the nurse. She'll just do the basics. Again, height, weight. Might ask me a few questions or whatever, and then I will see the doctor. So yeah, I know, I understand they're different. It's just that we don't deal with nurse practitioners here. We
I
deal
wonder
with
if they
either
have a
a nurse that does nursing stuff, like is a nurse in that she's doing the stuff that nurses do, or an actual doctor,
yeah,
like
PA.
not like a PA or an NP, an actual doctor. I've never. And I mean, I've been in all my years, I've been to plenty of doctor's appointments. Also, I mean, an older mother, and she's dealing with doctors and specialists too. So, I mean, she's she's never not seen an actual doctor. I
With
guess I guess it's just different here. So I don't know.
the school for
That's why I'm saying go see a doctor, but I don't know if it really makes a difference down there.
it says, and I googled Canada to see if they had it. It says nurse practitioner versus a physician assistant, and NPs can work independently without a supervising physician. In Canada, nurse practitioners can also prescribe all medications, including narcotics.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
PAs, I think, don't have as many. PAs are more supervised, I think. Um, See, I've got my niece is a doctor now, a medical doctor, and it took her a long time to decide if she was going to go for NP or
Right.
doctor, but she ended up, yeah. There's there's a difference. Canada does have them, it looks like. Ontario.
Oh, I'm sure we do have them. We just don't. I
You
mean,
ain't playing that. Let me see a doctor. I had
when
never.
when I go when I go see my doctor, I'm actually seeing my doctor. He's an actual medical doctor. Like, and I don't deal with anybody in between again, except for the nurse that works at his, at his facility. But I mean, like I said, she does the basic stuff.
Yeah. Um,
But so I don't know. Anyways, you just whatever it is, you have to, or however you do it, you just have to deal with this.
yeah, I got it. It sounds like
All
I've
of
been
it.
in a Band-Aid clinic done. Um, I do I do need to do something. I think I try to push it back in my mind and not think about it because it's overwhelming when I think of it's my back and my stomach and la 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 la. so
Yeah,
much.
oh, I can imagine it's overwhelming, but I you you just
It's
have to you need to take care of it, please.
I will.
Please.
I will. I'm gonna every day. I say I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna. I am. I actually have to go tomorrow for my blood work. I'm gonna get that done to check because they do need to know. I need to prove to them that it's not my vitamins. I guess. And now it's just a wait because I'm waiting for that
Well, that's a start. Well, at least that's a
nurse.
start.
That yeah, yeah. I'll get
What
it
else
done.
is going on with you aside from this? Have you been paying attention to any of the drama? Because I don't really know if there's much drama, but
On YouTube,
have you been
the
paying attention to any of the stuff going on with
only thing I've
YouTube?
seen in these YouTube streets is whatever's going on with. And I don't even know who these people are. I kind of do. The Katie Joy's the person that's doing all the videos. That's kind of on Katie's side and against the. Um, they said that the guy died that had the kratom. His wife was a MLM person. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah,
Dre.
yeah,
They they're saying he passed away. And
yes.
okay, I so you see how much I've been paying attention. I know a little bit about that. That Aaron's been doing streams. I've heard them. I'm telling you, the Vanderpump has taken over my computer. Every time I try to get on to like catch up, I end up watching Vanderpump videos. And
Oh,
I really like that Shauna, what's her name?
you know
Shauna
what?
Shay.
I don't watch it at all. I've never watched Vanderpump Rules. I think
Oh
maybe
my
the
goodness.
first one or two seasons I I watched maybe a few episodes here and there, but I mean that was eons ago. I don't even know how many seasons they are in now, right? I don't even think that cast is even still around. I know this whole thing. I don't know Scandaville, whatever they've been calling it. This guy. I
Sandra.
listen, listen. Okay, she was like he messed around with his girlfriend's fiance. I don't even know what she was to him. I don't think they were married, but at least I don't think they were married. But
No,
he messed around with her friend, a good
her
friend of hers,
best
her
her
best
best
friend.
friend, and it was his best friend's ex fiance.
Oh, okay. See, that's how
He
much I
paid
follow.
for their engagement, like $25,000. He paid.
But I'm thinking, like, I understand, like, okay, that's a crappy thing to do, but it was like, what's the big deal? A dude cheated, like he cheated. Like,
And they were talking about it on CNN.
I know it's kind of yeah, it was everywhere, and I was like, okay, what they did was not cool. I get it. I'm not condoning it in any way, but it's like people cheat. I just didn't see what. It's unfortunate, but I mean, people cheat every single day, more than not, I believe, and I just didn't see what the big deal was. I mean, yes, it's a big deal, obviously, to them and the people involved and the hurt involved and all that. I understand that, but I just never understood why it was such a big story. It was like, okay, dude cheated, ooh,
Yeah, it will. I mean, and the friends, all of the friends were. You can't talk to him anymore. Like nobody's allowed to talk to him anymore. Which I get that, but where I live, if somebody cheats, it's like people are talking about it. Like, did you know that they split up? That blah blah blah, whatever. But they they weren't saying you better not speak to him again ever. You know, it, it was something. And they said she made $1 million really fast off of that. The one that got
who did?
cheated.
The one that got cheated on or the one he cheated
Yeah,
with?
no, Ariana, the one that got cheated on.
Okay.
got like $1 million worth of, I
Well,
guess,
I
interviews and
mean, I guess
um,
that's a good enough reason to keep it going in the news,
yeah,
constantly people talking about it. And again, I'm just gonna, just for the people in the back, I'm gonna explain, like, I just want to just, I am not in any way condoning cheating. However, I mean, people cheat. Like, I'm not saying this guy's a good dude in any way. Like, he seems kind of douchey to me, if you ask me. Again, I don't know much about him, but he just kind of looks like a douche. So I'm guessing he probably is a douche. And he's messed around with her best friend. That's awful. But people cheat, and when people that cheat, it's horrible, and it's horrible for the person that has been cheated on. I just don't necessarily think that because you've cheated, it makes you a crappy person.
no, he's a crappy person for other
Oh,
reasons too.
I imagine
No,
I
I
imagine
think
he is, but I'm speaking just in general terms. I just think just because somebody's cheated, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're an awful person. I think there's many reasons why people cheat. Again, I don't condone cheating. I think you should either deal with, like, fix your shit, or just get out, kind of thing.
yeah. What's
However,
so weird about
it's
that?
it's human nature. People cheat, and there's different reasons why people cheat, because maybe they're lacking, because maybe they're just, they're lacking something in their relationship. Again, you should address that first before you do something like that. However, people don't, because that's the human condition. But anyways, or some people are just serial cheaters, some people are just douchebags. But I mean, there's a lot of reasons why people cheat.
Yeah,
I just
no, no,
don't
you're
I just
right.
don't
I think
necessarily
I
think that
think
just
one of
because
the
somebody's cheated, because I mean, they say that like 6 out of 10 marriages there's an affair going on, right?
well, I think something that got away with everybody was that the girl that was sleeping with her best friend's whatever lover, boyfriend of 10 years. She had been engaged to his best friend.
Right.
When the season first started, that okay, the another one of the girls who was best okay, her husband was best friends with this dude, the cheater, and it- the mistress was acting like she had the hots for that dude, and she went out to eat with the two girls, the one that got cheated on and the one who God, it's so hard to explain. She had left her husband, so they were splitting up. So she had asked, "We're still friends, but we're not going to date anybody that's in our friend group." And eh, this mistress is like, "I would go out with him. I wouldn't want to be his girlfriend, but I would like to go out with him and make out with him and stuff." And she said that to his wife. They won't even divorced yet, and
Oh, wow.
the girl's just dingy, like really ain't got no sense. And
So,
she's like, "That would not be cool with me if you like hooked up with my husband. He's still my husband. We still own a house together. We're
yeah.
trying to end the marriage and not hate each other, in
Well,
the process." And
it
and it was fake, I guess. She or maybe she did like him, and she's just a
well, it
I
sounds like these two are just crappy people. Like, clearly
too.
these two are just crappy people. I don't know how, but see, I don't know, because I always, for me, and this is just me, I'm quite secure in my marriage and my relationship with my husband. It was like, if somebody said, "Do you ever think your husband would cheat on you?" I'm like, no, no. And I'm sure all wives have said that, but I just don't believe that would ever happen. However, if it did happen, I would like to say that I would not be okay with it. Well, I obviously wouldn't be okay with it. But then okay, so many people that I've watched, like couples that I know, people I'm related to, people friends, colleagues, whatever. I've obviously watched a lot of marriages split up, and a lot of marriages make it through stuff that I thought, wow, they overcame that. It's the ones that I thought would never put up with something like that ended up putting, like, I shouldn't say put up with it, but they ended up sticking it out and, working on their marriage. But it's the ones that I thought that were a little bit more, they were cut, like, I've watched them like their husband has treated them like crap throughout the years. I've watched them, the ones that I've known for a very long time. I've watched them, when they were dating, they allowed men to treat them like crap, and they continue to allow men to treat them like crap. Those are the women I thought, well, if he cheats on her, she's just gonna stick around anyways, like she'll forgive him. Those are the women that surprise me. The ones that I think that will tolerate it are the ones that don't. And the ones that I never thought would are the ones that did. And again, not that if you forgive your spouse for cheating, you're tolerating something, because a lot of marriages end up being stronger afterwards. But I mean, it's been interesting to watch. And then I think, well, what again? I go back to my husband and I think that that'll never be him and I, never. But then I think, what would I do in that situation? And you'd like to think like you would leave, but I think saying you'll leave is much easier said than done.
Oh yeah, it's definitely harder to actually get out of it. But th- this situation was so messed. I mean, there was never even a discussion as far as any of us heard about her thinking about staying. But by the time that everyone found out, they were planning on telling her before the reunion so she'd know. And they thought they were going to be together. And it was just a big mess. And the girl was like, "Well, no, we've only been going on. It's been going on for this long, and it ended up being going on for like 8 months. And it started, and the first time they did it, her dog had just died, and then they did it in her house when her grandma died, and
Oh, geez. So
yeah,
are they still doing it? Are they?
they were they the the girl has gone to some kind of mental place now to get some help, but I think after they taped the reunion and she kind of threw him under the bus and told, because one of the complaints about him was he always makes his friends try to get their story straight before the reunions, so they'd
Right.
lie, and he was trying to get her to lie about the timeline. And after the reunion tape, she sat down with the producers and told some more truths, like we did do it in the house, and the first time we did it was this time, and so.
But
Um,
what
he
difference does
actually
it make?
he actually had taken her back to whatever state he was from to meet his family,
But what
and
difference does it make at that point? The jig's up. Who cares at that point
right,
where they did it and when they did it, right?
right, he did apparently because I think that's about when they broke it. I don't know what's going on with him now. I can't wait till it comes back on.
Well,
I
I
think
think KJ's about to get sued again, possibly.
who?
KJ
Why? By who?
by a TLC. Okay, I don't watch these shows, but I've been listening to so many people talk about it in the last 48 hours. I haven't really been on YouTube, but anytime that I have been the last few days, it's been people talking about it. Okay, so there's a TLC show called Keeping Up with the Doricos or something Doricos. It's
Huh?
a family that have a whole bunch of kids. Like it's kind of like the Duggars, but it's not just without the religious component.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know. I shouldn't really. I don't really know much of their, but you know what I mean. The
yeah.
Duggars are like, I don't know. They kind of, I don't know. They strike me like polygamists, even they don't live like polygamists. They're kind of like their mentality is of polygamous. That's what it
They're
sounds like.
Mormon, all right?
What? Yeah, yeah, but it's a little bit more than just being Mormon. Um, it's strange. But anyways, there's a show. I can't remember something Doritos. They've got a whole bunch of kids. I think they've got like 16 kids, but like
Ooh,
five of them are like twins and triplets. Like she's like I think she has like 16 kids, but she's only been pregnant like 5 times because she had
oh
multiples
my
with
word,
every pregnancy. She had multiples.
like a
Anyways,
litter.
Yes, yes. So okay, so KJ ran around and said that the father was a P because of course. I mean, KJ and Roadhog want to call everybody a P. That's their go-to. You know,
Right.
the family served KJ with a cease and desist with, and I think they may be suing her.
I think she thinks she's untouchable now at this point.
Well, she kind of is.
Yeah. Well,
She
I
kind
guess
of
she
is
said,
because I mean, nothing. She's like I don't even know if I could say that. She's like I guess you could. I don't know. Can I say John G? Like of the was
I
he
don't
New
know.
York?
I don't
John,
understand
I
what.
don't want to say the last. No, I think I can say it. He's like the John. She's like the John Gotti of this community. He was like the Teflon John, right? John Don. Sorry, not
Yeah.
John. He's like the Teflon Don, right? He was like mafia and crap, and like he just went years, like all he was doing. He had his hand in all this crap, and he was being charged for everything, but nothing stuck. Eventually, and they called him the Teflon Don, but eventually the one thing stuck. I think they got him on tax evasion or something like that. Something
Hmm.
like that. Anyways, he ended up being in prison for quite a long period of time, and then he ended up passing away in prison. But she's like that. Like she reminds me of John Gotti because nothing. Like she kind of is. Nothing sticks. She's gotten away with it all,
It's like at this point she loves it because it just gets her attention. And look how many subscribers she's gained. She's way more
which is
popular.
which is
Oh,
why.
Shiny Happy People. I've heard about that one. Is that that? No,
Which
that's
one?
about the Duggar. Shiny Happy People is the documentary about the Duggars.
Oh, Shiny Happy is about the Duggars. Yeah, I think KJ wants her moment. She wants her moment in the news. She wants a documentary. She wants her the accolade. She needs the accolades of being uh, the YouTuber that broke this big story, So she always digs so deep, hoping that at the end of it, she's going to get the recognition for it beyond YouTube, beyond her supporters, beyond this community. Do you know what I'm saying? So she
Yeah,
just casts these aspersions on people. She, she accuses people of stuff based on nothing, but then tries to find the evidence to support, or it tries to find anything to support what she's accusing them of.
yeah.
You know,
Well,
it's,
she don't get it. Because she don't get in trouble.
she
She
is,
she's a trouble. She's definitely what's the word that they always use for her? Problematic.
yeah, KJ's problematic, but you know what? So is every other creator out here, except for you.
Wow, they're still going by siren, siren. Crazy. Um,
Everybody, all the creators are problematic. So is she problematic? Sure. I just think that, listen, I don't know understand like how many caters are left. 20, 30, like diehard, like anti KJers left that even care at this point, or even invested. They
do
spend
you
their
remember when I was like the only channel that went live about her? And
yes. You
and
guys
now,
were, and
oh,
now it's like, do you ever look back and think, oh my God, I can't believe I spent all that time on her?
yeah, and like I can't even talk about it now. It's like I don't even know what's going on. And now there's so many channels that do live streams the same way, and it's kind of like I started that. My channel started a lot of that. Those channels. Um, it is crazy. And then I got bored with it. It's just like I couldn't talk about her anymore.
No,
Can't
no,
keep up.
she's boring. She's boring to me. She's a problematic housewife from Minnesota. Like like what are people doing still talking about her? Still, oh, I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
Yeah. Um,
I don't get
and
it.
who's do you watch Brittany? What's her name? Is that her name?
Who?
Brit Brit Brit. Yeah, her name's Brit. You know the one that she's always talking about, the lady with 12 kids?
Oh, Radiant Brit. Oh,
Yeah.
I can't watch her. I can't watch
Me
her.
either. Me either.
Her facial expressions that drive me crazy. There's 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 this arrogancy about her
Like,
drives me absolutely nuts.
she just gets over there and tells you what you should do as a creator. You shouldn't do. And I'm like, who let you in charge? I don't know.
I don't know. She drives me. I've never ever met somebody so judgmental as she is.
I feel very like she's uppity acting about her. It's just everything. Like, this is how you should feel. Okay, Karen.
Yeah, yeah. There's this arrogancy about her that I just want to kind of like put my hand through my screen and just kind of just punch her in the throat. Kind of thing. That's a joke, people. It's not an actual.
Oh gosh.
No. But that's that you get that compelling feeling like you just want to. Oh, this chick. Oh my god, she's
Yeah.
awful. Yeah, she's awful. But aside from that, nothing else has really been going on around YouTube.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
want me to change? I haven't. Whatever happened? Did she lose her channel? The lady that was talking about Dre and K
Molly
Swift.
Golightly. Molly
Uh,
Golightly.
what happened with her?
She
I know
lost
she
her
lost her
channel.
channel. She really did. Like, she never got it back. Lost it.
No, she lost both channels. She had two channels. She lost both of them at the same time.
Why? Like,
Because she was doxing. Okay, so on the way to her mother's funeral, put that in perspective, like priorities, like hello, she was showing. Okay, so she has an air, like her and her husband own a property
uh huh.
because I don't think it was in her home, unless I'm mistaken. Anyways, she had like a tenant of like an there was an Airbnb, and the person that was staying at her Airbnb or whatever property this person was staying at pissed her off, pissed Molly off. So on the way in the car, on the way to her mother's funeral in New Jersey, she started showing the her tenant's driver's license
Oh my goodness.
and saying that she's going to give it to her info to JLR.
Oh yeah. It took me forever to fit, and I still don't know what it stands for because I can't remember. But
I don't know. It's some dude that's literally like was in prison for like 10 years for
mhm,
stealing people's for identity theft. Like
yeah,
anyways,
I can't
so
make it up.
she lost her channel, well, channels because of that, and rightfully so. I mean, she deserved that one story. Um and then you've got people that are standing with her and you know, standing against her. Mother of
I,
God, Irish is saying, Mother of God, did you finally fix your mic?
I guess maybe nobody's complained lately. It probably their ears were probably bleeding. But I probably drove everybody crazy, and they fell asleep talking about my daughter problems.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Or both
I
of us.
to change the subject, I love Timu, or whatever the app's called. Have you tried it? About anything?
No.
Oh man, it's like it's like Wish on steroids. It's like it's Wish, but you get your stuff in 10 days or less usually, and it really is better quality stuff than Wish. You should try it. It's cool. Well,
I, s-
Unirock. What about Unirock line so bad? I
I,
know nothing about that except for he. What did I hear about Unirock? He I don't remember. He lied about something. He always lies. He's been lying since I met, since found him on here. This was he lied about getting some kind of papers. He didn't get a cease and desist order, but did he? And
He
um
did. He okay, so he got us okay, so this JLR dude sent him a cease and desist. But what
uh
Uni did was apparently this guy served the cease and desist to Uni's mother's house because I know Uni used to live with his parents or
oh,
his
I'm
mother.
getting some cow. I'm getting some cow uh feelings about that because they served him his wrong service address. Is he saying he didn't get it because of where they sent it?
Well, he's saying at first he's not the one initially got it. Okay. But listen, I could have this story wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is what happens. Whereas he said he didn't, it wasn't served to him directly. It went to his mother's house. His mother's, his mother called him in a panic, my understanding. And then I don't know if she read it to him or not, but then he got on a live and said that a piece of like it was a handwritten letter sent to his mother threatening Uni or Uni and Rachel or Uni Rachel and his mother. I don't know. So
If he
then
got
people
so he's on there going, I didn't get served, but he's telling all about it, like he knows about it. So
and then he's saying that he got doxxed because
yeah, yeah.
JLR sent him a cash app with his address in there or something. I don't know. It was crazy. And then afterwards he went to picked it up, but he still didn't say it was a cease and desist. And then Aaron JLR gave the cease and desist to Aaron, and Aaron did a live and said, "Here was a cease and desist." you know? And a lot of Uni supporters were upset with him, and rightfully so, because they're like, why didn't you tell us? Why are you out here saying it was a handwritten letter to his mother or sent to his mother? It was a threatening letter. And then a lot of Uni fam was upset that Aaron is the one that broke the story because a lot of them don't
I
get it.
already said Uni and his future ex-wife are liars, gaslighters, and e-begging, grifting pieces of chat.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
That sums
Yeah,
it up. That's
yeah,
about
she's
right.
not wrong. She's not wrong there.
Yeah,
And his
sounds
future
about right.
ex-wife, she keeps. I've heard Irish call Rachel a couple of times his future ex-wife. I'm like, who are you talking about? At first, I didn't get her
It's
joke, but now
hilarious.
I get it. I get it now. At first, I wasn't getting her joke, and I'm like, wait, what? Anyways, so it was just crazy. So a lot of people were who supported him, and we're asking him for proof, and he's like, I'll show you the proof. I'll show you it's not, I didn't get served or whatever. I'll show you the proof. It's a threatening letter, only to find out that it was. And a
Yeah.
lot of his supporters got upset, saying, you lied to us, you led us on, you promised to show some proof, like proof to support what he was saying. He never did, obviously. And it was, I don't know, it was just weird. It was
Mm,
just weird. I don't understand why he did that to him, to not only himself but to the people that support him. There's a lot of people that were really really upset with him
yeah.
about that. I don't know. And that's it. I don't know. I came up here to just to see if people could hear me and look at us. Listen to us now.
Hello. Wait a minute. Look what time it is. Oh my goodness. I'm sitting here with
I
my
know.
eyes. I'm like getting sleepy, and I'm like, I can't let that happen again. And I just looked at the time, and it's after 1:30 in the morning.
No.
Um,
But anyways,
I'm
and that's
about. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap her up tonight.
yes, I'm gonna yes.
Um,
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
so much
letting
for
me up.
coming up.
Yes, I'm so happy that you came live. I've missed you. I actually asked about you in somebody's chat just last week or a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember whose chat it was, but I was like,
Oh
"Hey, where's Little Red?
yeah.
Is is she okay?" And they're like, I think S.C. Johnson said, "Yeah, she's good." You know,
Yeah.
but
I'm
that's it.
I'm getting by. I've just not been paying attention to the internet very much, and it's been good. It's been good not been in no drama, but drama's all right when it ain't mine. So I'm gonna
Right.
start paying more attention. I'm gonna start trying to watch some YouTube and
Right.
get on here more often because I don't ever
Yeah,
keep up with people, and
yeah,
I
for
miss
sure.
y'all.
We miss you too. But thank you for having me up.
Thank
Thanks
you for
everybody.
coming.
And take care. Hopefully to see you a lot more of you in the future.
You will, and maybe you'll
Okay.
be able to hear me next time.
Okay. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
All righty, y'all. Um, this has been fun. Let me scan through my. Hey, Jenny Lee. I didn't even hit. Can I tell y'all? I think I told y'all I hit, or I had two deer hit me. Um, a couple months back. I think it was in April. Two deer hit my car. And I couldn't open my car door. Got it fixed. And ever since then, animals have been trying to off themselves with my car. They're using me. It's like I don't know why they jump out in front of me. I've almost hit two deer like 4 or 5 times since then. I've hit several kitty cats. I hate hurting animals, and then I'll cry. I'll cry over a squirrel. It doesn't matter. It tears my nerves up. So, um, I don't know what brought that up. What made me think of that? My poor car. But I'm going to. Um, I'm just scrolling. I'm sorry. I'm scrolling through the chat to make sure I didn't miss it. Gotta get them. I don't have an electrician right now. Let's see. Or plumber. I need one. My bathroom's demolished. Um, so this has been fun tonight. Sorry we rambled on and got off on tangent about my medical. Uh, probably should have kept a look at that to myself because I've not been very responsible with my health care decisions, but I'm going to do better. And y'all tell me in the notes under this video what y'all wanted to hear me talk or what y'all want to talk with me about more. Vanderpump, a good one. I like that. I don't really care to talk about Katie a whole lot unless she does some new F crap, bull crap. I'm not gonna spell it dirty. Bad word. Al Capone. Mm, Good to see you. I missed you all. Liz, is that you? I feel like I saw it. There were a couple of names I saw back that I didn't speak to. It says Muzz is the topic now. I thought, really? I haven't heard anybody mention it. I have seen that I'm getting sleepy. I have seen that she is doing streams. I see her streams get scheduled, but I haven't really watched them. I don't want to listen to somebody crochet or whatever it is she does. So I guess I'm going to come back and y'all are going to join me tomorrow night or the next night, right? I'm going to make a schedule. I will plan it at least 24 hours in advance the next time. The nurse will mess up my tummy too. I didn't know that, but that could explain it. Mm-hmm. Elon Musk. Hey, he could be one of my future ex-husbands. I've missed you all. I missed you too, Liz. Um, alrighty. I'm not used to this being online more. I'm gonna make a schedule this time. I'm gonna try to remember. I've got to get where I'm in the know and I know what's going on, so I got something to talk about besides my personal life. I want y'all to know how boring I really am. The eyeliner, it's got my eyes looking blue. I mean, I got blue eyeliner, but ooh, mine went too heavy with. All right, I'm not gonna be a stranger. I'm gonna be back. I'll message you, SC, and y'all be good. Thank you, James. I'll be back. What's today? Tuesday. Try to go see the grandbabies tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow night will be a lot. But if I decide I'm gonna do it tomorrow night, I'm gonna schedule it early so you're good. So make sure you still subscribe and turn the notifications on and like this video so people know I'm 14 of this one here. Alright, I love y'all. Thank you for coming. See you before the week's over, I promise.